was 35, there was nothing out of the ordinary, nothing remarkable about my life. My days were very like a Baroque string quartet, soothing, placid, repetitive. School years were without protest or excess. Prom years, not so much as a single evening's anarchy. My uncle, a Connecticut lawyer, was heard on the eve of my 19th birthday to raise a toast, which described me in a positive way he thought as unsurprising. At college, an unexceptional college, I appreciated music, appreciated art. I was, if memory serves, a major in a subject whose actual point and content now escape me: cultural geography. Had I died back then? Perhaps of acute boredom. Let us say in the school cafeteria eating peas. It would have been agreed by all who knew me that my epitaph should read, "She did as she was told." Or blander yet, she did as she supposed she might be told. I met my husband Arthur at a festive tea held in honor of a retiring faculty advisor at the Christian Youth Center. He proposed a toast, Grape Aid, I think it was, and we were married 2 years later after weekly dates shared out among 3 restaurants with vastly ordinary cuisine. We were, I'm sure, the last of our generation to save ourselves for marriage. We had 2 children, first a girl, then a boy. 2 job transfers, 2 homes, 2 subdivisions. And on my 15th anniversary, Arthur left me, saying I had nothing further to give. I was, he said, unmarked by life. In the weeks that followed, I suffered most because I could not seem to suffer. Became an acolyte to sangria and made brief, nervous forays into singles bars, and one evening was walked to my car by a musician who suggested that we make love there in the parking lot between 2 yellow lines, as he was, as he so delicately put it, between sets. Well, I resisted, and very unhappy, he cut me there. I stood horrified, somewhat embarrassed, at sea in the midst of asphalt, staring at drops of blood upon my beige shoes. And this scar formed. I was astounded to find, for the first time, people looked at me. Not unkindly, and with interest. These were not the sort of people I had known before. Oh no, these people were interesting. They were not unmarked by life. My mark, my scar, made me in some way approachable. My blemish gave me confidence. And it occurred to me then, or shortly thereafter, that perhaps it might be best to wear our lives upon our skin. And so I do. This serpent is Mohammed Mustafa, who coiled his life around me and taught me that there are dangers and pressures that even a sort of degradation so delightful that it would seem ungrateful to resist. This bird of flight, horror-struck, that would be my mother. The scythe, the ritual likeness of my musician of the parking lot. It's daylily, which blooms and decays and is remembered. It's Miriam, who instructed me with her death, taught me with her going. On the palm of my left hand, a crucified Christ for Brother Shelton, who reached out his hand to save me, he thought, and was repaid with pain. Rising sun for Alex, Charybdis, Skyla, for Jimmy and Sal. This orchid is for... Isn't that odd? I know her scent. I can't recall her name. They've all marked me. Well, of course you can see that. May I advise you? Please, let them mark you. Because you see, the best among us have had so many imprints left upon them that it is like embroidery. And these people, life engraved, seek out each other and pass their time unraveling these stories. And these moments of sharing are the best of life. And this unraveling of hieroglyphs, personally I call it love, lasts only so long as there are marks to read. Then it is gone. Sometimes the unmarked are attracted to me. They stare, briefly, fascinated, a little frightened. And in the parking lots, I cut them. Make a little mark, like this. It is then that their lives begin, with a little pain. that is, if they have any understanding of them. Do you understand? Yes, I think you do. Salute.